On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Days. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Gilliam. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here comes... the offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
He breaks a tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Got the quick pass, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Glover. Getting some heat. Working the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Missouri, 3, Memphis, 0.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out at the end. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. The give to the lone running back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Glover. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw's got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
A first down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They were held to a field goal on their first drive, and if you want to keep a team in a game, just keep kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Knocked off his feet. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dropping back, it's Glover. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Pass to 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. How about that D coming up with a... Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, trying to get behind the defense. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Look up on 3rd down.
You know, in a 3rd and short, like, have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just...
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
It's complete. Touchdown, Tigers. Hauled it in and just kept right on running. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense
Nigga, what the hell is this? No, why are they so good on such
mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their
I'm about to get a safety now.
Shit. Going on that sideline, what sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down. Guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch on the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Oh, my God. Why they
have it with a
forgot about the Confederation flag?
Back, it's Glover. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
No gain on 1st down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got him this time. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense
can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this 1st half. Memphis about to boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
With the catch, it's Lacey. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the... First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Fires to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. On the run, it's Lacey. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
To the air, it's Glover. Blasted as he lets it go. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
Number 19.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Missouri.
Hoping to move the chains, Missouri comes to the line on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on... The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Lacey. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying... Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. You didn't know this was a big play. The crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of...